protector are trying to restore indigenous life on the island of Redonda. Redonda, a light-free Caribbean island, was a critical source of fertilizer in the 19th century. When miners stepped into the island, they introduced invading species that destroyed habitat. Environmental groups started restoration efforts in 2016 and made remarkable progress. Redonda, small, deserted Caribbean island, a part of Antigua and Barbuda Society, was destroyed by the invading species about a century ago after being destroyed by invading species. Approximately 1 mile long, Küçük Redonda Island was a paradise for several seaside species. He has made the charm, especially for birds such as brown breasts and masquerade breasts, a rich source of guano, which can be turned into fertilizer and gunpowder or a seafous stool. According to Earth Island Journal, in the 19th century, the British government deployed more than 100 miners to start out several tons of guano a year. People abandoned island in the 1930s, but mining operations were left behind invading species, especially domestic goats and stowaway black mice, which damaged island's ecosystem. Soon, the island has become a vicious landscape and won the nickname the Rock, one of jacent natives, as they did elsewhere in world. Rats goats contributed to disgrace desertion Redonda, were accused destruction Endemik Skink Iguana destruction Antiguan Biglu owl on island. Antigua Barbuda NGO to environmental awareness group. In 2016, environmental groups such as EAG launched restoration efforts to bring back local plant life and island-specific animal species. The plan involved the fact that Redonda's estimated 60 goats were moved to Antigua and eliminating approximately 7,000 rats with the help of local and international volunteers. We have removed the species that should not be there and saw that the vegetation was withdrawn during months ADA rebound, he said. According to EAG, all species began to return in just 2 years. Within 24 months after removal, invasive species populations of at least 2-3 lizard species increased by more than 3 times. And blackbirds and invertebrate species that have not been seen for decades returned. Today, the Redonda is home to dozens of threats and unseen in the centuries. Bradshaw told CNN, "We have not erected anything until this date. We did not introduce any species again. Rats and goats have just removed and the island turned into a front of our eyes." This month, Antigua and Barbuda government, including small island, including 30,000 hectares or 74,000 acres of land and sea ecosystem reserves in Redonda Ecosystem Reserve. Bradshaw said output should help this appointment to continue the fragile restoration of island. An EAG spokesman did not return the request.